All right, guys, breaking news. I am partnering with a GLP-1 provider. I mentioned this the other day in one of my videos, and I said I would make a video officially launching the partnership and talking about it. But before I want to get into that, first, I'm not a doctor. As you guys will very well know, I'm not a doctor. I've lost over 100 pounds on GLP-1, specifically Zepbound up to this point, and my insurance is changing to where I'm going to have to shift over to Wegovy, which is a semaglutide or a semaglutide, depending on how you want to say it, leaving behind Zepbound, which is a tirzepatide. I've spoken many times about how I'm not trying to be a YouTuber, a content creator, logging my journey. Like, none of that interests me whatsoever at all. The only reason that I'm doing what I'm doing is to help other people, because I want to see other people not make the same mistakes that I and other people have made on their GLP-1 weight loss journeys, and learn from, again, from me, I'm pulling from so many different places, from elite bodybuilders and fitness freaks and GLP-1 users and dietitians and nutritionists and stuff. And I'm getting all my information all over the place. I'm trying to compact it here to give to you guys. So the attempt is to help you guys. And I didn't set out to have any partnerships or make any money or do anything like that. So I want to be 100% clear on that. But I have had people asking me, where are you getting the medication? And of course, I'm getting it prescribed from my doctor, and it's covered from insurance until I moved over to Wegovy. Probably next month is what the timeline would be. And then it's not going to be 100% covered by my insurance. So that's why the timing on this is almost perfect. So again, getting into this, I'm not a doctor. This is not a paid advertisement or anything like that, but I want to be upfront about the partnership and tell you a little bit about the company that I've chosen to partner with and why I've chosen to partner with them. So first of all, this company reached out to me. I did not reach out to them. They said they really appreciated the way that I was addressing GLP-1s and the GLP-1 weight loss journey. And I respected that, because I sometimes am a little harder than some of the other GLP-1 advocates that are out there that, say, hey, if you're trying, good, you don't have to change much about yourself to hit your goals. And while some of that is true, I think if you want to make a greater impact, you have to make the changes. It is about making the lifestyle changes. It's not about the medication doing all the work. So I want to see people have long-term success and change their mindset so they can change their lifestyle. Again, whether they want to stay on the medication or get off the medication, they can maintain that lifestyle that they've created while on a GLP-1, having that assistance from the medication. Okay. So they were like, yo, you are covering it great. You're talking about it being a tool and not the end all be all. You're talking about all the work that goes into it. You don't really hold back on your thoughts about some stuff. Maybe I do. But they reached out to me and that let me know they actually watched my content. They were not a company that was just like, hey, we want to partner with people. We want to sponsor people and everything. So I appreciated that. These guys knew who I was and they knew what I was talking about. And they appreciated the way that I deliver the content and the kind of content, I guess you could say, I deliver. So much love, much appreciation for that. That's huge. I'm very much so a words of affirmation guy. If you guys know the 5 love languages, I'm very much so a words of affirmation guy. So, but of course, just because they reached out to me and buttered me up and everything didn't mean I was going to sign on the dotted line to do anything with them. I looked them over, I was like, have me some check boxes. Are these guys based? Because again, I'm here in Middle Georgia, in the U.S., right? So my thoughts were, okay, they got to be based in the U.S. for me. They got to be FDA approved and work with FDA approved pharmacies and doctors and everything. They have to have licensed physicians writing the prescriptions for these. And their pharmacies have to be in the U.S. And of course, they got to have some good prices. The market is very, very competitive. And guys, they checked all the boxes. So why am I partnering with them? Well, again, I want to help people. This company wants to help people, but they're a company, they're a business. They want to make money, of course. So I'm always hesitant about anybody reaching out to me, but the prices were competitive. Everything on my requirements, my check boxes were checked. So I was impressed. They passed my test. I said, okay, all right. So you guys are going to offer these drugs and they're pharmacy grade. If you guys don't know what the difference between pharmacy grade and research grade, if you go out and you look at a lot of peptides that are out there, a lot of the websites you're going to find that you can buy directly from are research grade only. Now, a lot of people buy from there and blah, blah, blah. Maybe I shouldn't even say all that, but research grade means that they're not pharmacy approved. They're not FDA approved for human injection. So it's like a little leery. So these guys are pushing the pharmacy grade medication. And so again, I've just heard so many horror stories of the other. What a sigh of relief. Okay. And there's other companies out there that probably sell very, very similar medication, similar pharmacies and whatnot. I know the labeling looks similar to others, and that's just the market that we're in. That's just the way things are. But again, I partnered with them because they want to help. They want to put it out there at an affordable price, and they're giving me a discount code for you guys. That was one of my requirements too. I'm like, if I'm going to talk to my people about this, one, the pricing needs to be good, and two, let's hook them up with a discount if they're watching and I'm referring them. Right. So at the time of this recording, I want to go ahead and record this because I got to work in the office all week this week. So I really won't have time to do a lot of recording or editing this week. But I want to go ahead and push this out there because I know there's somebody watching this that doesn't have a GLP-1 provider right now or someone to talk to about this. So I want to go ahead and put this out there so it can help somebody. All right. And then, of course, later down the road, maybe somebody else sees it. That's great. But I don't want to miss an opportunity to go out here and get in front of it instead of behind. Go ahead and help somebody out from the jump. So at the moment, I'm not sure what the discount code is going to be. I'll put it on the screen either permanently or throughout a couple of times or whatnot. And of course, I'll have it linked down below too in the description or in the pinned comment or whatever. And the reason for that is I've got a code, but it's changed a couple of times because we've actually changed the discount to get you guys the max discount that I basically could. I negotiated a kind of a tiered thing based off of how you get on the medication, what medication you get on. They have other things besides GLP-1s on there. So it's kind of tiered based off of the plan or the whatever, I don't know, $50, $75, $100 off. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good on top of their already pretty good prices. So again, I'm partnering with them because they've checked out. As far as I'm concerned, they've checked out. Their reputation looks good. Okay. The stuff that I was looking for, awesome. The pricing, discounts to you guys, awesome. So I was all in. Look, I've lost over 100 pounds within my first 10 months on Zepbound. Okay. Name brand Zepbound through my doctor prescribing it, my insurance covering it, everything. Like I said earlier, my insurance is changing and I'm going to have to move over to Wegovy. I really like tirzepatide. So instead of doing that, I am planning on using these guys. And I'm planning on using the tirzepatide and giving it my own shot. Now, look, again, I've lost 100 pounds in my first 10 months. I'm going to know if this medication is any good or not. And I've been very upfront with them. They've been very upfront with me. If it's working, great. If it's not working and I don't like the customer service or anything like that, I'm going to be very vocal about it. Okay. But at the same time, if it's working, I'm going to tell you it's working. I'm not going to push something on you that I don't fully 100% believe in. I'm not going to stake my reputation on that because, again, my reputation is all about helping people. And right now, these guys seem like they're on board with that. They're on the level, and I'm hoping everything works out really well here. But just know I'm going to be honest. I'm not getting paid for any ads or anything like that. I do get, just so you know, to 100% transparency. If you use my discount code or affiliate link or whatever, and you do decide to purchase through them, I am going to get a kickback. It costs you no extra. It comes out of their bottom line to give me that little referral, so to speak, which makes sense. If I'm sending them business, why wouldn't they kick me back something, right? But just for 100% transparency's sake, YouTube, whatever, everybody's got to hear, I do get that. But me talking right now, I get paid nothing. And I'm just excited to be able to offer something to you guys from my channel instead of pointing you in different directions and saying, you know, maybe they're good or maybe they're okay. I've heard about this company. I've done the homework and I feel good about who I'm promoting and who I'm working with. So the big question, of course, is who did I partner with? Who is this magical, amazing company I'm talking about? Well, it's called IVRX. IVRX. Again, Google them, look them up, do whatever you want to do before you do anything with them. I'm all about it. Look, I've done my homework. I vetted them in my ways. I feel like they're a great company to partner with. I'm recommending them to you guys. And of course, I'm providing you with a discount code somewhere, maybe. But I'm doing everything I can to try to help you guys out. And it's going to help me out too, because actually, instead of moving over to the Wegovy, Like I was saying, I'm gonna try these guys. I've done the online survey. I've heard back from the doctor. And what's funny is, again, I'm in Middle Georgia, and my licensed physician. Now, I don't know if this is always going to be the case for everybody, but I had a Georgia board licensed physician who was assigned to me. So he's in my state, and that made me feel a little bit better too. And I know I can reach out to him anytime I want to. So I have somebody from my state, board certified, licensed physician, prescribing me the medication. I had to fill out all the information, had to send in a full picture of myself, which I don't know if all the other places make you do all those steps to go through that. Maybe they do. But to me, they're vetting you as well. So while you're vetting them, they're vetting you. They want to make sure they are thorough and knowing they're prescribing the medication to people who actually need it, who actually qualify, who are who they say they are. It's not just fill in the blank. Do you want to lose weight? Yes. Do you want this medication? Yes. Are you willing to pay? Yes. Okay, here you go. So it's not that simple. And I appreciate that. I really, really, truly do. To me, that's just another layer of confirmation that these people are good at what they do. They're legit. Like I said, they're above board. So that's a few things I really, really like about them. So again, to kind of recap here, you're partnered with a real life human physician, right? Licensed physician. You're getting pharmacy grade medication shipped directly to you. You don't have to go visit the doctor or anything like that. Look, we all get it. There's still a stigma around this stuff. I actually talked about that in another video, but it is what it is. No doctor visits directly. You don't have to go pick them up anywhere. Stuff's delivered straight to you. It's a pretty sweet gig. And again, I know there are other companies out there that do this, but after they reached out to me and I did the homework, I liked them. I liked what I heard. And I hope you'll look into them too. I hope you like what you see, and maybe that furthers our relationship and trust there. But I'd say give them a go if you can. Look, again, I'm not a doctor. Okay. This is a no pressure sell thing. If you can get your medication prescribed from your doctor and covered by your insurance, I say go for it. Why not? But if you're looking for somebody, because my first doctor would not prescribe me a GLP-1. That's why I found the doctor I have now, who's been amazing. I've talked about him multiple times. But if you're not that lucky and you've not been able to find a doctor that will prescribe it for you, or maybe your insurance won't cover it and you got to go it alone, seemed like a pretty good company to go with between the pricing, the customer service, and again, all those check boxes, having the real person, the pharmacy grade medication, FDA approved, all that stuff. It seems like a win-win to me, And again, for transparency, I am partnering with them. So there is an affiliate link, that discount code, all that references me. So I get a kickback. If you make a purchase with them or do whatever, I get back a little bit off their bottom line. Again, it doesn't cost you any extra. It's just like those Amazon affiliate links that I got down below. Doesn't cost you any extra. The companies that I send business to appreciate it. So they're like, hey, here you go. So I'm not going to get rich doing this. Don't care anything about that, but just want to be 100% transparent with you guys. But I'm not bought and paid for. If I get my medication and it doesn't work, or I have problems with this company, I'll drop them like a bad habit. Or maybe they'll even drop me like a bad habit if they don't like the content I'm putting out. In fact, when they see this video, they may not like the video, but I'm just 100% upfront. I'm honest. I care more about you guys than any other company that I'm going to work with. I want to help y'all. That's the whole point of this channel, is to help you guys out. I'm doing fine. I don't need to do this for journaling or documenting my journey for my own sake. 100 pounds in 10 months. I'm excited about the next few months where I'm going to be. I'm excited about the next year where I'm going to be. I don't need the YouTube channel to document all that for my own, benefit. I'm doing it to help people. So partnering with a company that I have vetted and I feel confident about excites me, because it's just another thing that I'm able to do to help you guys out. So guys, if you're looking for somebody, give them a shot. I have the link down below. I have the discount code down below. Hopefully a breakdown of what that discount code looks like. If I can, put it all out there and everything. But again, IVRX, thank you for reaching out to me. I've been wanting to send people to a reputable quality company, and you guys reached out first and you checked all the boxes, and I appreciate that. So thank you. And if you listen to that whole spiel and you're like, who is this guy? Why should I listen to him? Well, here's a video of me talking about my first 100 pounds that I've lost, which I'm just past that. This is the most recent video, I would say, but it kind of gives you a little bit background of my journey and everything. And of course you can watch any of my other videos and know if I'm worth listening to or not. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. And maybe I'm right for you. Maybe I'm not. That's okay too. Guys, go out there and conquer the scale. Never let the scale conquer you. We'll see you on the next one.